Welcome back to Numismatic Knockouts, where today we have a very special guest as Christopher Collects has joined us. So welcome to Christopher Collect.
Hello, June. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. So today we are going to be championing our favourite 50p's, and we want change checkers to choose their winners. So make sure you're commenting below and you can comment which 50p you think comes out on top this week.
Definitely. And remember, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while you're there, you might as well subscribe to Christopher Collect's channel as well. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so that you stay up to date with all the latest from us.
And don't forget, you can listen to this episode of Numismatic Knockouts on our podcast, which is available across all major streaming platforms.
But for now, it's time to get stuck in with our 50p battle. So are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Raring to go.
So I'm going to kick things off by talking about my favourite 50p coin. And actually, I do have to say, Christopher Collect's kind of got in there first. And my all-time favourite 50p is Christopher Collect. So I'll leave that one for him to talk about. So for me, I guess my second favourite, pretty close up there, would be the 2016 Beatrix Potter 50p coin. Now, this series of 50p's really inspired a whole new generation of collectors. I think it's fair to say they have been hugely popular amongst collectors of all ages. And it's great to see a coin like that, which does inspire new people to start taking up the hobby of collecting. For me, I think it's quite an intricate design. You can see the floral elements all around the edge. You've got the emblem of Beatrix Potter Works, which is, of course, that Peter Rabbit. And you have Beatrix Potter in the center as well. So overall, a really charming design. And I think it's got to be one of my all-time favorites. But Christopher, why don't I pass it over to you and you can talk about our favorite 50p.
Yeah, so mine and Rachel's favorite 50p is the Isaac Newton 50p. It's just such a stunning design. It's a very busy design, but it's also very neat and really pretty. Aaron, I've got my notes to me. Aaron West also designed the Great Fire of London. It's the intricacy of the designs as well that they're just outstanding coins. And it's the link of not just the innovation in science that Isaac Newton had, but also he was obviously master of the mint for a very long period of time, instilling the sort of perfection of minting coins. But there's also the different strike your owns of it as well. So the 2018 strike your own is so exciting because it's the coin from 2017, but minted in 2018 for the strike your own as well. So the chance of finding them are slim to none because there weren't many of them made. But the chance that someone might have busted it out of their set and paid it into circulation and finding that would just be awesome.
You've got the 2018 strike your own, haven't you? It's a pretty special one, but I don't think you're ready to let go of it into circulation yet, are you?
Definitely not. No, it's probably one of my all-time favourites. Yeah, I was lucky enough to go to the Royal Mint Experience and strike that 2018 Isaac Newton. Christopher, did you manage to strike one as well?
I didn't manage to strike one, but I very kindly a fellow coin tuber arranged a trade with me, so I have got one. But it's the 2017 strike your own that I really want, but there's just under 5,000 of those, so very, very scarce.
Definitely.
Yeah, really scarce numbers there. I mean, if we're going to talk about scarce coins, that kind of perfectly leads on to my favourite 50p, which we'd have to talk about if we're doing a 50p numismatic knockouts. And it is, of course, the 2009 Kew Gardens. Now, the design of this coin itself, I think, is actually just beautiful anyway. So it has got that Chinese pagoda that you can see in the Kew Botanical Gardens. So if you actually look at the coin itself, I know obviously there's a huge story around it. It's so popular anyway, but the actual design is so beautiful. I love it. I think it's, just a perfect addition to any collector's 50p collection. But of course, we have to talk about those vintage figures. So just 210,000 entered circulation. I've never found one. Have you found one, Christopher?
I've got 4 now.
Wow.
I think. No, 3. I'm miscounting.
Well, hopefully lucky number 4 will come your way sometime.
Maybe.
Christopher, isn't your jumper as well? It's kind of a festive ode to the Kew Gardens.
It is. It's I stand up a little bit, but it's all I want for Christmas is Kew.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It was my Christmas design jumper for last year, and my new ones haven't arrived yet. So
that'll be an exciting trip
to acquire one of these jumpers, especially as we're now in December. We're going to need one, aren't we, for change checker?
Yeah,
definitely. But the Kew Gardens one is a stunning coin. It's one of my favourite coins in my collection. It was the first Kew Gardens I found when I made the videos, because it wasn't just the fact that it's such a scarce and rare coin. It was that moment of finding it, the elation and the joy of finding it, but also the other coins I found in that hunt as well. It's by far one of the favourite coins that I have found. Not my favourite design, but one of my favourite coins that I have found.
It is definitely a coin that everyone talks about. I think even if you're not an avid coin collector, people know about the Kew Gardens 50p. So, people do tend to look out for them, even if they're not quite a coin collector themselves. But I just keep my eyes peeled, but no luck yet. Maybe, hopefully in the new year, I might find one.
Yeah,
They're still out there. They're still out there.
There are a lot of them, on secondary market, you can see a lot of them listed there. And I think the risk is that a few people are putting fakes out there. We put together a blog which kind of gives you the details of what to look out for to make sure you're not getting a fake. But I think the real thrill has got to be if you manage to find one in your change.
Oh, yes.
Like the holy grail of change collecting, isn't it?
100%, totally agree. And the actual pagoda at Kew Gardens, I went there last year. It's a stunning place, the Botanical Gardens, but to actually be there in person and see the pagoda that everyone's looking for on their coins is something else. It really is.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. You can totally understand why they chose that as the design to celebrate the Kew Gardens, can't you? It's isn't really. But yeah, we haven't, myself, Rachel and I don't know, have you found one, Rachel, in one of your coin hunts?
Unfortunately not. That would be pretty amazing if we did though.
Well, we've not found one then. Luckily, Christopher has. But if you found one in your change, comment below, let us know, and tell us sort of where you found it and how it came into your collection, because we'd love to hear.
So it's been a real pleasure having Christopher Collects with us for this episode of Numismatic Knockouts. Thank you once again to Christopher, and thanks for sharing the Isaac Newton 50p, which is of course both of our favourite designs.
That's great. Well, thank you for having me. It's been great chatting about all our favourite coins.
It definitely has been fun. And change checkers, make sure you're commenting below to choose your favourite 50p from today's episode. Let us know which one comes out on top for you.
And Christopher Collects is actually going to be back to join us again for another Numismatic Knockouts, where we will be championing the £2 coins. So make sure you stay tuned to our channel for when that video comes out.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and make sure if you've liked this video that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and you hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest from Change Checker. And don't forget, you can listen on the go with the Change Checker podcast.
See you all next time.